Good evening. Good evening. Good to see everyone on. Glad you came. Welcome to another night of Evening Markets. I'm your coach, Coach Tim, representing Advanced Kingdom TV, and excited that you all are here tonight. Don't take it for granted that we're spending this time together. It's time to progress. It's time to do what we do in the markets. Good evening. As you come on, say good evening so we know that you're here and accounted for. We threw up the disclaimer as well. We know that you're trading at your own risk. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited about tonight, excited about every night. Let's pray. Father, we thank you for the covering over this broadcast. We thank you that your will be done, that your kingdom would come and that your will be done in this time. We thank you for the spirit of excellence that resides in the room. That we thank you that your purposes and plans supersede ours, that we will not lean to our own understanding, but we will acknowledge you in all of our ways. Why? Because we know that you will direct our path. And so direct our path tonight according to your word, and we shall prosper. In the name of Jesus, it is so. We'll forever give you praise, honor, and glory for it. In Jesus' name, amen. Good evening, advancers. Welcome to another segment of Evening Markets with Coach Tim. Good evening, Judy. Good to see you on. Good evening, Joy. Good evening, Priscilla. Good to see you on. And let's get going. This is charting, y'all. This is charting. Every night coming in, or not every night, Tuesdays and Thursdays together. But working those charting muscles, that we'll put it like that, working those charting muscles. And we had a good morning this morning, trading gold. And we're heading into an extremely volatile day tomorrow morning. We won't be on the markets tomorrow. We will be back on the markets Monday. We'll be back on the markets Monday, and we'll be together Sunday for those that's in the Advancer community. We'll be on the markets Sunday, or not on the markets, but we'll be. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's Thursday. We'll be on the huddle call Sunday. Okay. Now, here's a serious question for tonight. If you're going to be with me, let me see who I got in the community. Does anybody take naps in our community? Because I will tell you, I did not have my nap today, and I'm a nap taker. I wasn't a nap taker till, well, I ain't going to tell you what age, but naps started to come into play, and they became critical to my vitality. And I have not had one today. So if I seen a little goofy, blame it on the sleep. Blame it on the sleep. So he said, I needed one. Yeah, me too. All right, let's get to it. So we're talking Nikkei tonight. Judy, don't laugh at me now. Talking Nikkei tonight, see what Nikkei is going to do. And I want to do some charting. And then also something I want to do tonight. Let me cut this down a little bit. Something I want to do tonight is prepare you for NFP tomorrow. So we're going to look at some indices, some levels on indices, but more so than indices, when there's heavy news, I like to go to gold because that's the easy button for me and it's for so many in our community. So we will look at that. But tonight, let's look at Nikkei. Then we'll jump over to gold. Then we'll look at NQ. Because if you were on the call this morning, there was some really good moves, some really good setups as the market's selling off. But let's look at where we're at. We're getting the charting time in. This is important that we study and analyze. A lot of those quick moves that we do in the morning is because we know how to study them during the night. And it doesn't take long to quickly look and see what's going on. And then once you see what's going on, you can make a decision. and the decision could impact your life. And next thing you know, you could be a multi-million-dollar trader by keep making the right decisions. But it's nights like this where you do this charting time. All right, so 7 o'clock candle on Nikkei. I'm going to do some charting, but 7 o'clock candle pushed down. It broke structure right here. So you know that we're looking for sales, right? And so this is the last structure that was created on the hour. And we know that price needs a pullback, so it's probably going to push back up. Things are going to shape out, and then once it gets up here, we can take a sell down, or it may just bust right through and do a break and retest, and then we catch it on the way up. So that either one of those could happen, but definitely looks like it's buy territory right now on the hour as everything is pushing up. Where is it pushing up to? Right here. It's the 8 o'clock candle pushing up. All right, so we got the divergence here. And we know these are counter trends, so we call it regular divergence. Because look at this. Look at it. Go to the higher time frame so you can look at it and understand it. Let's get rid of this. Look at it. That is bearish, right? And so those green candles will fool you sometime, won't it? It'll fool you. That looks red to me. All right, that's because it is red. And then a green is not cut. That doesn't come on to play until you get to the 3 hour. So now we're seeing this green candle. But if you look at these green candles previously, those green candles is barely pushing up. So if you're a scalper, which I know a lot of us are, you're like, well, I'll make some money on that green candle. And you most certainly can. Like if you're in this buy, you most certainly can make some money from this bottom all the way up to here. But you would have to manage that throughout the night. And do you want to manage buys in the nighttime while you're asleep? While you should be asleep if you're in the States. If you're over in Asia, maybe, because it's morning time in Asia, you're just waking up. And I know I'm saying that funny to be funny, but guess what? We do have people that watch us from Asia, in Germany. Let's see what time it is over there. Yeah, in Beijing it's 9:11 a.m. Tokyo is 10:11 a.m. So you're just waking up. And so you may want to take this Nikkei trade since your market is opening up. You may want to take this trade to the upside. But me sitting over here in the States, I would tell Beijing that since your market is opening up, you probably should wait for this structure to be hit and tested, because when this candle pushed up, it rejected and came lower. So that's what we're looking for tonight. This is the last lower high right here. And we are looking for potentially following momentum. If we're going to close our eyes and go to sleep, then we want to be covering the last lower high. And then we just go to sleep and wake up in the morning, and guess what? Our trade is in profit. All right. So that's what we're doing, is seeing where this is going to exhaust. I'm not interested in this buy candle. You may be, like I said, you may be. But good evening as you come in. Is that Dimitri? Is that Dimitri? That's DXM. Good evening. Kiari's here. Good evening, Kiari. We're just doing a little trading on Nikkei. And we're just watching this trade, this green candle. So all of this momentum to the downside has given us no reason to doubt it. Right, let me clear up my chart because we're going to do some charting. But this is giving me no reason to doubt it at the moment. All right, so this is where we're getting rejections. And this is the area that needs to be retested. Let's go back up to the hour. because we really didn't get a retracement on that. So I'm pulling out some indicators, doing the thing. 23.6, that's a continuation zone. That's right. I apologize. DXM is Diana. I remember. And I'm going to reach out. I think we talked. So I still owe you something. All right. And your name is similar to another person's name. So, but now I remember. All right. Thanks for clarifying that for me. Because I would have been calling you Dimitri all night. And it's not. It's Diana. Told you I needed a nap. All right. Okay, so let's see. We're going to do the test. Let's see if it gets exhausted here. Because will 36,000, we're so close. 36,000 being hit, that's like 400 points, 4,000 ticks if you count it right. Well, not. Let me see. Yeah, we did. And I owe you. Yeah, 100 ticks down. We can go 100 ticks down. All right. So is everybody fine with that? So we talked about tweezer bottoms before. I keep rehearsing it to you that when it's counter trend, the move will be shorter. We have this long red candle. So let's see if this green candle is going to eat that up. Right now, this is all counter trend. So yeah, we could, if you're a scalper, you can make money. And scalping is really my morning routine. Like I'm in the market 15, 20 minutes in the morning to make my profit target. But in the evening, I'm not a scalper. I'm more of intraday, where I'm going to hold it till the morning. I'm going to go to sleep, not worry about it, hold it till the morning. And so we want to look at this zone being hit, right? And see if we can catch on the 8 o'clock candle, see if we can catch a lower high. A lower high. All right, so 5 minutes coming up. It's already diverged. I'm sure the 50 MA is somewhere around there. Yeah. It's rejecting off that 50 MA. So we're going to kiss that 50 MA for our trade strategy. You say, well, Tim, what if you're wrong? Well, that's what risk management is for. You don't want to, some of you may risk, if you're in a prop firm challenge, you may risk 1%, 0.5%. If you're in a funded challenge, you determine your risk management. But I like the 1 to 2 at least. And right now it's not giving me that. So it would be lovely if it pushes up higher, which it looks like it is. Then we get some exhaustion. We get the 5 minutes saying, hey, hit that buy signal. We get the 1 minute already saying, hey, hit that buy signal. Or excuse me, sell signal. Hit that sell signal, Tim. 5 minutes. Hit that sell signal once I break up here and get divergent. 15 minutes saying, hey, I'm almost ready. Where's VWAP at? Let me shut this down. This has been going off all day. The bell's been ringing all day. And let me silence my phone because this is gonna do its thing. Oh, hit the button. That's right, Ruben. Hit the button. That's what it's telling me right now. Should we hit the button right here? That's what it looks like. All right, so let's see what it's doing. So we're almost at that 27%. And I'm not gonna hit the button right now because, really what we have to clear. And I know, I probably should start from scratch and show everybody, but we've been trading on Nikkei for a while, all week. So the levels we kind of already know. That's the lower high. Lower high. Right there. This was the last lower high. Or previous lower high to that. This is higher low, low, low. All right, so the next move is to create a lower high, and then boom. All right, so we're aware of that. Our eyes are used to seeing that. We've been charting that since Tuesday. And so now we're starting to get the first rejection, and the 15-minute is starting to come divergent, not there yet. 30 minutes cut, starting to become divergent, not there yet. We're talking about hidden divergence. Now, this is all fair value gap that has not been filled up yet, right? So don't be surprised tonight if we don't have momentum, and it doesn't look like we do. Don't be surprised of a retracement coming. Now, when the move first started, you barely got a retracement. Like that's 23.6, fell down to here. But from here to here, this is a 78.6 retracement. And then we fail. Now we're getting a 23.6. And then we fail. So right now, and let's do that. We're on the 30-minute. Let's do this. Let's do a shorter fib. I guess we're talking fibs tonight. All right. Then we grab this deal, and we're just working those charting muscles because trading is binary. It's up or down. That's it. And you are doing your analysis. You don't want to think about it too much, but you're doing your analysis to say, really, answer, is it going up or down? Chances are you're going to be right or you're going to be wrong. This is pretty much, it's pretty much it. And so your risk management will help you be wrong more if you want that move. So I just measured it here down. So let's give it to 38.2. We already hit 50. We're getting these rejections. So really, yeah, it doesn't have a fair value gap. That's interesting. All right, so you see first candle, second candle, third candle, and these candles are crossing each other, which erases the fair value gap, which means that the fair value is higher. Fair value is up here, and that's not even theirs. So, I could see this coming up. Right? Will we take that counter trend trade up? Well, not until it proves itself. Like right now, we should be taking the sell, right? Because it's getting that first rejection. So let's look at that. Yeah, we're getting that first rejection. We should be in sales, people. I mean, that's really what it looks like. All right, but we're not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not ready for it yet. Because we're talking about my sleep now. We're talking about haven't had a nap. I want to sleep through the night. I want to wake up having profit ready for NFP. But we need the sales. And I'm not logged in. Tripping. Let me get logged in. This is see, chat. Y'all are not even helping me. Somebody get in these sales. I'm trying to take the sale, and nobody said, "Hey Tim, you're not logged in." Now I gotta log in and get in the sale late. All right, so it's hitting a fair value by fair value gap right now. So be cognizant of that. Is that first candle, second candle, third candle? Or actually, this is the deal. So fair value is right here. Don't like that. Well, it is there. If I turn this on, really don't need to turn this on, but you can see that tiny one right there. But this is also fair value right here. Right. So be cautious of the sell down. It's hitting fair value. That may push it up. All right. So it gives me time to log in to my trade account. Yeah, my head's turned to the left. I got multiple screens, so my head's turned to the left. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm just logging in. I can't log in live, y'all. All right, I'll use this account. Oops, dude. All right, what did I do? Share. Let me share again. All right, we back on. We back on. All right, what y'all doing out there? You just chilling, listen to me talk. Are you learning anything? You have any questions for me tonight? As we move into the second half of the program, we're going to end at 9 p.m. Hopefully, we find a trade. But it's evening markets, and we let the markets. We don't chase it. We let it come out. All right, real quick. Let me do this because I may be moving too fast for some, and we talked about some stuff, but I don't want to take it for granted. All right, so remember we talked about this divergence that was here on the month that was here. And so remember that we just opened up August. Like, what's to the date today? Does anybody know? It's August 1st. Let me help you out. It's August 1st. It's August 1st. And look, on the month chart, look how far August has already fallen. All right. So, people, are you paying attention? It's the first day of August. And look how far August has fallen. Compare that to other months. Like these candles represent 30 days. 30 days, 30 days, 30 days. This right here is 1 day. Let me enlarge this so everybody can see it. This candle is this is a 1 day candle. August 1st. This 1 day candle is doing more than what 30 days have ever done. Where they do that at? So is Nikkei violently moving down? Yes. Like this candle. All right, I'm talking to myself because that was big news. Like, we're in the month of August. This is day 1, and look how far we dropped, and we broke structure. So we're looking for sales. All right. So reason why I point that out is because we're going to go to the week and look at where we're at on the week. We got the 50 MA that we're touching now. Right. And so this is the first week of August, day 1, that we are on tonight, breaking structure right here. I'm saying this because this is a big move right here. This is a big move. A big move that's happening. That's what I'm thinking, Kiari. That's what I'm thinking, that tonight could be special. That could be, just think about it. If you know which direction the month is headed in. And that's what I'm thinking. So the week is on the 50. All right. So the first thing I see is that we're not divergent on the 50. And the last touch of the 50 is way over here, kind of divergent to that. But we could possibly be coming down. Then we go to the day. We've broken through major support. So we broke through, we rejected off of the 50. We came down, created the shark fin, came down again. Now we're divergent on the daily. So we're at a pivot point right now, or a moment of decision right now on the day. All right. I should be looking at the continuous chart just so I can see just so I can look left, and this is the day. This is August 1st, right here. This one candle. Now look at this. Let's find a first somewhere. Like these small candles are usually the first day. Now a lot of earning reports are coming out. A lot of earning reports are being produced for Nikkei, so that's something that we have to be cognizant of. But I kind of just want to enter a sale and hold it for the night. Like look at the 8 hour. We're coming down to the 800. Look to the right. This may be nice. This may be one of those ones where I wake up in the morning and post and be like, hey, y'all, I made 10,000. And then everybody like, well, why didn't you tell us? And I said, well, you wasn't on evening markets. Don't just ignore. I blame it on not happening now. All right. I am looking for whether to hit the sell or the buy button. And there's a lot going on. I'm going to turn off these MAs because I don't like them. Don't like them to inform me of my decision making. Because we're finding a lot of confluence up here that says sales, and we're due for a retracement. We are due for a retracement. All right, so I'm taking my time. I say this every time we're on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm saying this is that that's what you can do in the evening markets. You can take your time. You know, that's why I like evening markets. You can make a wise decision. Oh, let me do this. We're doing our top-down analysis. I just wanted to go down to the day, show you where we're at in time, show you that we're bouncing off of weekly 50 MA, that we could be coming up for the retracement based off of that. So we're at a critical point, and I'm looking at whether it's worth the move to get in counter sales. We're breaking VWAP right now. Is it worth it? Oh, let me go back to my September chart. Is it worth it right now? Let me do one thing before. Oh no, I guess I can't do that. All right, so we got rejection. We're coming up here again. And let's just see if we get the rejection. It's the 15-minute that's playing out. Is there a time to show how to connect to paper trading? Yeah, I can show you that. It is, let me do this. We got some time, and that's what we're here for. And so I appreciate you asking that. This is exactly what we're here for, to help each other grow. And so let's use this time to chart and grow together. Share screen. I shouldn't have to do that every time. Let me change my view. I'll do that view so you can see my screen. All right, so down here you'll see Forex Screener, Pine Editor, Strategy Tester, Trading Panel. And yeah, it's trying to climb out, isn't it? 8 o'clock is trying to climb out. Let's see where, we're eating up some of the 7 o'clock candle. Still has to prove itself, because look at what 2 o'clock did. It ate up a lot of that candle, came up to retest the open, and looking at this, would you rather be in green or would you rather be in the red? And yeah, I would rather be in both. I would rather be in green, and there was a signal for that. But here's the divergence, and yeah, I would like to be in this, because TDI is barely moving up as this is pushing up. So the buys do look interesting right now. All right, back to what Judy was saying. Click Trading Panel. Click it again, it'll close. Click this, it'll open. You scroll down, the first choice is paper trading. Click that. Click connect. I think I do. Oh yeah. And then go over. So this now you're in a paper trading environment. So you click this again. Now you can paper trade. Click it again. You go over to next to your name. You'll see a gear button. Click that gear button. And this is, I'm working on this strategy to grow smaller accounts. So this has started off at a small rate and we're already up at 2,400. All right. So when you click that gear button, you can say reset account. You reset the account and you can pick any balance that you want to begin with. I am testing a strategy, so I'm not going to do it right now, but I guess I will. I'll reset it. I'm going to grow 500. I'm practicing the strategy. I want to turn that 500 into 100,000. So I'm going to reset it, and you can practice that strategy all day long. But that's the way you do it. Then hit paper trading, and then that's it. Now you can trade. You can hit buy and sell and all that stuff right on the paper trade account. All right. Cool. So let me log back into my account. I'm going to log out. And I'm in Tradeovate, so I'm going to log back in. I am going to enter my password here. Hit connect. I am back in, so I can now share my screen again. All right, so you see what I'm saying here is that, yeah, the hour is coming up, but now we're just retesting old support turned into, you're welcome, old support turning into resistance. And so we want to see this close. All right, so we're entering into the second to the first 30-minute candle close. We're about 5 minutes into that 30-minute candle. Right, and so this does look good for, I am liking the buys. Not right now though. Nah, I think I'm gonna wait for the exhaustion to occur. But we are climbing on top of the VWAP. We are climbing up, but nah, bro. All right. Any other questions for tonight as we're looking at this Nikkei? Because I want to. This is what I'm doing. 9 o'clock, or where were we? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock looks like it's going to be bullish, right? I'm going to let 8 o'clock be bullish. I may wait till 9 or 10 o'clock to see how bullish it gets. Some of you may have watched this, says, "Hey Tim, I'm in on the buys." You didn't let me know, all right? So, but I can see why that you're in on the buys. I'm gonna let the buys pass because I want to hit the sell button when I go to bed. I want to hit the sell button and let it do what it's been doing the last few nights. And it's Thursday, right before pre-market. So, having said that, let 8 o'clock run. 8 o'clock look like it's going to run. We'll see how the retest looks. All right. Now that we've done our evaluation. All right. So let's talk about NFP tomorrow. NFP is going to be significant. We're not going to be on in the morning. So let's go over a few levels of what we're looking at. Let's turn to gold first. Let's do some charting on gold. We've been charting up gold pretty good. This was the move today from this morning, which was excellent. Excellent move. And these are scalp moves. So it's entering in off the break and then boom, back down. And that move is over. All right. Okay, so Oh, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to make life hard on myself. Let's bring everything back. All right. So grand scheme of things for tomorrow for gold. Risk on, risk off. NFP, if it comes in tomorrow and NFP is negative, that is going to be bearish for the dollar. And it's going to have two effects. One, a negative NFP. And we talk negative, we're talking about, so you're going to have hourly earning month to month. You're going to have non-farm payroll news. You're going to have unemployment. That's going to happen 7:30 Central Time tomorrow. They're already priced in a dramatic drop in employment change. They already priced that in. So before employment change was 206, they're priced in at 176. And then they're expecting unemployment rate to stay at 4.1%. So if we turn red, it matters how much red we turn. Because when you look at the dollar, if NFP, if it turns red, you're going to get the spike up, right? So when you look at where it's at right now, a spike up for all-time high territory is real easy to see. Like a negative report is going to spike this to hit this blue line, all-time high levels. And right now we have it marked out at about 25.40. All right, so just put that on your charts to look at that negative NFP. Target 25.40. All right, that's one. Right, so 25.40 is right up here, all-time high territory. To kiss it. All right, and then potential sales down from there. Then you have to look at what if it's positive. Well, we've priced in, and here's the thing, is that this move up is already pricing in a negative report on NFP. It's already pricing it in, right? But a lot of times technicals meet fundamentals, and so technicals right now is screaming that we're at the high. You know, you start looking at these highs at the day, how high it is, the 8 hour, the 4 hour, all of that stuff. It's showing that we're at the high. So if technicals meet fundamentals and NFP comes in positive or remains the same, then that's going to cause spikes to the downside. And so we may get, and I don't think London's going to do anything before NFP. I don't think it's going to do much. We may just get the consolidation here, but you're going to see this neckline broke. So you're going to see this push down and then come retest, and then we may start trending down as the dollar starts to find some strength. All right, so those are some of the levels that I'm thinking about for gold. When we think about indices, it's a little more complicated because we're getting earning reports and NFP tomorrow. So earning reports are going to come out tomorrow for, I think, which I think Meta was today, which was green. Estimate was lower. Earnings was lower. Revenue was lower. No, revenue was higher. Earnings was higher. Okay, so that was good on Meta. But tomorrow I think we get Apple. Yeah, Apple. Oh, this was today. Apple was today. That's right. Let's just look. Okay, it was negative. Okay. Meta and Apple was today, huh? Lucid's tomorrow. That's going to be a big one. No, Lucid's Monday. So it's all about NFP then. That makes life easy. All right. Yeah, it's all about NFP tomorrow. All right, so let's go to indices. Look at levels. Because this is going to be inflation talk. Now that we have the earning reports, it's all going to be in inflation, even though we got Monday NVIDIA report. All right. So it's all about inflation, right, for tomorrow. So if the dollar goes bullish, which means NFP is positive, if dollar goes bullish, you're going to see this drop in the levels that are being predicted here is recession type levels. All right, so you're gonna see some weekly structure, maybe. Boom, down. All right, not scaring anybody. Day, retest, boom, down. Like if you can't see this big head and shoulders, left shoulder, right shoulder, head, boom, retest, down, boom. All right, so that's NFP. If it turns positive, we're talking about inflation talks because everybody's thinking September we're going to cut interest rate. A negative report right now could lead towards the interest rate. So, dollars should be negative. Indices should go positive off of a negative report. Right. So this is a key level that gets hit, goes to the top side. Look for that tomorrow. Look for those levels. All right. If NFP is green or stays the same. All right. So any kind of uptick is going to be bad for the FOMC is going to consider that when thinking about their September rate cut. Right. So any indication that the rate cut won't happen, this is going to drop like timber type drop. All right. So we're going to see that tomorrow. That's some of the levels, and it's going to be the same for indices for NAS, US 30, and S&P ES SPY. This is my prediction for NAS. We're going to see. We're going to see. But it's all depending on NFP. But that's my prediction. Is that we're going to see. My prediction is we'll see. All right. So we covered gold. We covered NAS. We covered US 30, which we didn't, which is on a nice looking trend, looking beautiful. Look at that structure on US 30. Like, how many people you think are taking buys right here? It's going to be interesting for tomorrow. When you look at this for tomorrow, that's going to be really interesting. I may, just how clean this structure is, depending on how London, if we wake up and this is consolidation, right, you may find me in US 30 tomorrow. Or you won't, because I won't be on. All right, so let's talk about Nikkei. Let's see if we made a wise decision here. Anybody in this trade? Anybody in buys? Anybody in sales right now? What are we doing? Looks like the buyers have it for the 8 o'clock hour. Engulfing candle. We have 12 minutes left on this. Let's look at the 30-minute, which is still 12 minutes left on it. This is the first, second, and we're starting to push. We got the engulfing status. You got engulfing status right now. 45-minute just opened up. All right, so let's see if it breaks this level. We're just marking the field, Tweezers or bottoms are there. See where we close. I like the 45-minute. All right, where did my TDI go? Good question, huh? It's like it just disappeared. Indicators. Gold mines. There it is. Let me set the settings. 30, 34. No. Fast moving. 2, 7, 8. Style. Upper bands are sale bands. Lower bands, and we want that to be dark. And lower bands are buy bands, and we want that to be dark. Middle bands are neutral, and we want that to be light. And then we don't use a slow MA. Fast MA, we want to be black. And we want that to be full opacity, and we want that to see that. Then level, we want to buy at 25, sell at 75. And then 50, we'll uncheck that, hit OK, and boom, it's back. All right, so what time frame am I on? Is it ready? Are we ready? 1 minute says we're not ready. 3 minutes says we're ready. 5 minutes says we're ready. "15 minutes says we're ready. Although we can go higher. I don't know, I think we're ready. The 1 hour says we're not ready. Come on, 1 hour. The bands are coming down, but it's not giving me a great signal. Can't do it till it gets up here, y'all. Can't do it till it gets up here. It's creating a buy fair value gap at this moment. We just can't do it. Sorry. We're going to do it up here. All right. Oh, let me move my camera down. All right, so good. I mean, this is charting. You're looking at the chart. Your eyes are getting familiar with it. You know what you want to see. It's not about jumping into every trade. It's about knowing what you want to see, taking the setups that you want to take. You know, in baseball, you're not swinging it at every pitch. You're discerning about which pitch to take. How do you do that? Well, you have to do some batting practice and have a bunch of balls thrown at you so you can get your eye adjusted. I used to box when I was in high school. And we would have to do sparring practice. We have to do bag drills. And the reason why we did that is so that the punches can be slow motion to us, because our eyes are so adjusted to seeing fast moving objects come at our face so much that it becomes like slow motion when you're in the ring. And that's what we're doing with charting time. The more that you chart, things become slow motion. Like you trade these evening markets, it should help you in the morning markets. It should help you see what you need to see. And one trade, you making good trades, that's how you see us make, 5,000, 6,000, 1,000 easy. That's how you see us do that, because our eyes are so adjusted to the movements of the market. and we trade multiple pairs at that, and we can flip through the chart and trade them. Why? Because we spend so much time doing the charting, becoming really mastering the charts, and it takes a lot of charting time. It takes a lot of practice to become a professional. To be an amateur, don't take that much. Don't take that much practice. You can, but you won't be consistent. You won't. If you want to be professional, you practice the same thing over and over again until you get it right. And the markets aren't moving in a way that makes me convinced that the buyers have it right now. We got a momentum candle, but it hasn't broken any structure yet. Like, it created a lower high. That's all it did. So I kind of want to take this sale, but we have 6 minutes left to the hour. I want to see this next hour open up, and I want to see this fair value eaten up and close below the fair value gap. And then I want to start taking some sales again. All right. And this is another critical level. We want to see this level broken. And that's going to give us a lot of confidence to go in heavy and go to sleep, All right. So 7 o'clock, if I look at the hour, 7 o'clock may not even close below 8 o'clock may not even close above 7 o'clock. So patience is winning out, but that's the idea. We're going to see. We're going to wait and see. All right. Any questions before we close tonight? And then also be cognizant, if it's climbing out of a pit, it's how it climbs out of the pit that matters. Like here, it was climbing out of a pit, started coming back, and then fell off. So this one may be trying to climb out of a pit, come up here, and just fall off. Say, we can't do it. I don't believe in it, actually. I am going to take a sale off of the 10-minute 50. I think that's what I'm going to do. One to two. Do I want to do that? I think I do. All right, I'm going to do it. I'm going to trade this 5-minute. Wait for these candles to close. Got about 3 minutes. How's everybody feeling out there? Thanks for hanging in with us tonight. For night markets, remember, for advancers, we'll be on Sunday at 7, private chat, private Zoom. Everybody else will be back on Monday at 6 a.m. for morning markets. We should have the full crew back on Monday. So, all right. We're getting into some sales for tonight. We're not going to wait on it. We're going to get into some sales, and we're going to pull above trades buy stop. We're going to put our buy stop on. We're going to turn everything off. We don't want to look at it. Let me show you how much I am risking. Yeah, we're risking $13.50 right now. But and we'll see where we're at. We got 2 minutes before the next candle. And we're gonna see if this pushed down. I just wanted to see if we're gonna create a new high. And we haven't This candle was not able to produce the new high, and we got a little bit of time, but this candle is not able to engulf the past candle and produce a new high. So I'm going to risk 1350 on this. We don't have to talk about risk management. You already know it. 1350 loss, 3000 gain. Who's going to win that battle if that is the consistency in which you trade? Right. And so we do have momentum, but we've had momentum multiple times and none of that momentum played out. So what makes 36, let's call it 36.2? What makes that a level that people are buying off of? And then you look to the left on a continuous chart, and it has been a pivot point. We have broke above that. So it is definitely a pivot point looking left. So that's something to consider as well. All right, but I'm good with it. Look at that. Look at that. Like, I don't know. Looking at that, that just looks like mean green to me. Mean green money machine. So we'll see. All right, everyone. I think this is good for tonight. Remember, joy comes in the morning. New mercies we see. Be careful on NFP tomorrow. Make sure that you are cognizant of NFP tomorrow. Next candle opened up. We'll watch to see how this plays out. We won't, but you know what I mean, on your own. All right, Ruben, we'll see you. Thanks for being on. Judy, thanks for being on. Appreciate y'all. And we will talk to y'all later. That was an evening market segment. Got some charting time in. Got to hang out with y'all. And we will see you later. Remember, like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. And we'll talk to you later.